Hey guys, welcome back to another entry of the Dry Diaries. It's your author, Alex Dry, and today I am joined with Jett Presley. He is one of my good friends, but also a celebrity hairstylist.
How you doing? This is my first podcast. I'm gonna warm up, and then you will see me get loose.
He is definitely a personality and just an amazing human being. Funny story. So I needed a last minute blowout. I booked a glam squad appointment. And Jett showed up and did my hair, and immediately we connected. His energy is amazing. Whenever you meet those people and you instantly click with them, you just know that they're gonna be your friend. That's how we were.
Honestly, she snatched me. It was amazing because when you do these things with Glam Squad, even
Yeah.
as a stylist, like you never know who you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So it's always this thing. Even for you as a client, like you never know if you're gonna get a good stylist. It's the same thing with us. Like you never know if you're gonna get a nice person or like a weirdo. And when I got there and I got to do your hair, I was like, first of all, she got hair, so thank God. You know what I mean? It was one of those things I know what to do with this, and it was just great. I'm very keen on energy, and you was just like really chill. You were not trying. It was just felt very organic. You know,
Yeah.
I'm always trying to be in and out, but with you, it felt comfortable. So I was like, okay, I can hang with this girl.
Yeah.
We did that one, and then you just kept booking me,
Yeah. I
and
was like,
then
"Okay, how do I get you?"
weekly.
And
She
then
did, girl. She did. She gets me weekly.
yeah.
You see that hair?
Yeah, it's hard. I'm the type that I'm one wash a week type of person, and so I'll just wash my hair and then he'll come blow it out, style it, and it stays, so it's amazing. But before we get into, like, the glam squad horror stories, also how you've worked with so many celebrities,
Yes.
I wanna get into you personally because there is a story, especially behind people that are like you, that have such great energy, carry a light. There's so much depth behind that, and you have a crazy and incredible story,
Yeah.
and you moved to LA.
I moved to LA in 2012. I was 19 years old. I was
Oh,
just
wow.
literally just a baby. I came straight to Puerto Rico, no friends, no family. I literally stayed at a stranger's house. I reached out to a friend of mine on Facebook. We never met in person, but we always had a good communication. He always was coming to LA. He
Yeah.
stayed here. So I knew that he knew people here. And when I knew that I was gonna come to LA, I'm telling you, when you're young, you're so bold. I literally just asked this person, "Do you know anybody that I can stay with?" You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that now.
Yeah.
As an adult, I asked this person, it's like, "Do you know somebody that I can stay with? I'm going to LA." And he got back to me literally in 2 hours. It was a wild thing. I got to LA literally with $500 in my pocket. No family, no connections, like I said. Stayed at this person's house. Gave me a month. And as soon as I got to LA, I was on Rodeo Drive giving away going to the stores and like
Yeah.
giving my resume, like waiting to see if somebody was hiring. And 3 weeks later, I got my first job, Juicy Couture, Rodeo Drive.
No way.
2012, honey.
That's iconic.
Is it?
Yeah, Juicy?
Juicy?
I
I
feel
don't know.
like
I thought YSL was the thing. Yeah,
yeah.
coming to Rodeo. But that was like my first job. Let me get you to where I was staying first of all, because it's not funny. Mind you, I come from Puerto Rico. We are raised to respect our
Mhm.
parents. Whatever they say goes. You don't talk back. You just do as they say. I was lucky enough that this person opened their doors for me. Like they don't know me from a can of paint. They just know my friend who asked them, "Hey, can my friend stay there?" And this is a family. She's 50 something, the mom,
Oh, wow.
has 2 daughters. Then now thinking about it, girl, you let a man stay in your house with a 15-year-old and a 14-year-old, but okay. I get there, mind you, the type of lifestyle is very different. These are girls that live in Beverly Hills, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And they're smoking weed in the house. This is culture. I'm coming from Puerto Rico. I just left my grandma. I come home to these people, 15, 16, cursing their mom out. I'm talking
Wow.
bitches and cunts, okay? And I was just in my corner like, what
You're
is
like, "If I ever said that, I would get slapped back
I
home."
wouldn't be alive. I was just, this is insane. Mind you, the first people I ever see, the first family I encounter coming to LA, and this is the dynamic.
That's great.
And then a few weeks after that, I got my first job, Juicy Couture, and that was 2012. So from 2012 through 2019, I was just living my life. I was just a teenager, 19, 20, 21, just living life in LA. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. When you're young, you don't know.
Especially being new to LA and then also coming from Puerto Rico, which is such a different lifestyle than LA. You get thrown to the wolves.
Oh my God. And
Everyone has their moments too.
but not only that, imagine you being young, seeing MTV, all of
Yeah.
these TV shows that you was like, oh my God, LA, I want to be there. And then getting here and being able to experience that LA doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen to everybody. People come to LA and they experience LA in a gradual way where, I don't know, some people don't even get to party with celebrities at all.
Yeah.
Like, as a young person to come to LA, no parents.
Mm.
I got nobody calling me, making sure that I need to be home, making sure that I need to be anywhere. So there was a freedom that you don't get to experience when you stay in your own hometown
Mm.
around your own family. I literally got the opportunity to create a whole new life.
So take me back to whenever you lived in Puerto Rico when you were little. How did you get into hair?
Okay. All right.
Are we
Okay.
about to get deep?
Oh my God. Yes. I grew up Puerto Rico. I grew up in a Pentecostal household. My
Okay.
my grandfather is a pastor. My dad is also religious. My mom and dad divorced. I don't remember ever seeing my mom and dad together. I never saw them in a relationship. Never remember seeing them together. I'm the second child. Small town, Puerto Rico, Yabucoa. And ever since I was young, I remember that my mom used to love Elvis Presley and she used to buy all of his movies and all his concerts. And that was my introduction to music. My introduction to music was in church, obviously,
Yeah.
because my grandfather is a pastor. So I used to be seeing people sing and play drums and all that stuff. So I always liked it. And then my mom introduced me to Elvis Presley's music and Elvis Presley on stage and all that. And I was like, oh, I want to shake my ass too. I want to do that. Like, church is cool, but I want to do that. I remember at the age of 6 or 7, I told my mom, I want to dance. And you guys, parents, if you're hearing this, you play such a big
Mhm.
part in what your child can see and your child are capable of seeing when you believe in your children. When I said to my mom, I wanted to dance, she didn't hesitate. She didn't say, oh, that's for girls. You
Yeah.
don't get to do that, blah, blah. No, she was like, okay, you want to do that? And she put me in dance classes. And from a young age, that gave me a sense of belief and confidence because I saw that on TV. I got this sense in my heart that I can definitely do that. And I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. So all I could do is just, hi, mom, I want to do this. And for your parent, my mom, to actually believe in me as a kid, because as a child, as a boy, you'll tell your dad, oh, I want to play baseball, and you're already in the academy. So for me to have my mom knowing that my father and my grandparents are in church and through all of that, put me in dance classes right away, not even caring about any
If they
argument.
disagreed.
I never heard a peep.
Wow.
A year after, I started working, booking commercials and working as a child actor, and literally went on tour
Oh,
with the
amazing.
biggest celebrities in Puerto Rico, from Victor Manuel, El Don Omar. I was just doing my
That's
thing.
amazing.
But that's what happens when your parents believe, though.
Oh, yeah. I think it's so important, especially with parents, that if you instill a confidence in your child at a young age and give them those affirmations of you can do anything.
I'm
Thing you
here.
put your mind to, you can do it. It really does affect the way that you grow up and also how the trajectory of your childhood and your
Yeah.
adulthood goes because
Yeah.
it's just having somebody believe in you and not hearing the word no. Because
Yes.
then you think anything is possible. And I feel like the people that are the most successful are deemed
Mhm.
as the craziest
Yeah,
or
yeah,
the
no, that's
most out there, but they're the ones that achieve because they think that anything
it
can be
literally
done.
is because I'm here. I had the audacity to leave my house with $500 in my pocket
Yeah,
at 19 from Puerto Rico to LA just because I knew from a young age what it's like to do what I love. I never worked a day. I did work at Jessica Tour, honey.
yeah,
That was a job.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That was my first job. But before that, I was just dancing and making money doing
yeah,
TV. And from a young age, I knew what it was like not only to do something I love, but to make money out of it. And so for me, there was no turning back. I was growing up and I started doing TV shows at the age of 13, 14. And around 15, 16, you start looking for a job. That's what a
yeah,
16-year-old do. And my dad was like, where are you going to go to work? I'm like, honey, I'm a TV star. I'm never going to be at Burger King. Nothing that's wrong with that.
yeah.
But mind you, my own dad told me, you need to come down from the clouds.
Mm,
I was like, honey, I don't know who you're talking to, but your journey is
it's
not
not
my
mine.
journey. There was never I thought I'm never gonna be able to make it, or am I ever gonna be able to create something?
That's why you're here, is because you've never had a thought in your mind that it's not possible.
Babe, the only thought that I had in my mind is gonna work out. I don't know how, but I'm never gonna feel like I'm working. That was my goal. Honestly, it wasn't even about fame. It wasn't even about coming to LA and being on TV and like doing all of these things. I just wanted to be able to create a life that's mine, that gives me freedom, that gives me the opportunity to travel the world, to make as much money as I want, to not having to feel like my life is in the hands of somebody else.
Yeah, that's also because you are such a strong believer in God as well.
Oh, yeah.
And that fear isn't instilled within you because you have such strong faith. You're like, I'm going to go through all these different things, but at the end of the day, God's got me.
Literally, that's how you know it's also God because the conviction that I have in myself, I don't come from a family that they have money. I never seen somebody achieve success. I never saw my dad working a job that he loved. Like I never seen people following their passions. Like my mom wanted to be a singer. My mom is not a singer. It was always a dream. I wanted to be on TV. I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to get from my couch to TV. And from a young age to be able to do that, it gave me a sense of "Oh, that's the crazy person of the family." That was
Yeah,
me. A kid doing TV, shaking my ass at a young age. My grandpa's a pastor. They don't do this.
right. With your grandpa being a pastor and being raised in Puerto Rico,
Mhm.
because the culture is obviously different. So
Yeah.
I'm learning as well. Whenever you started learning about your sexuality and then being in dance, was
Yeah.
there pushback from your family?
Never was a pushback because I never asked for permission.
Mm,
Sweetie,
yeah,
you live your life the way you wanted to live your life. Imma live my life the way I wanted to live life. I never came out, never asked for permissions for anything. I just showed up.
love. Amazing.
Period.
Yeah,
Even till this day.
yeah.
No, I don't ask permission for nothing. Nothing.
I love
Only if
that.
I wanna can grab some more food or something on the couch, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
never about living my life or who I never allow nothing and nobody dictate who I am, what
Yeah,
I believe, where I go, who I do it with. One thing I owned is my life.
yeah, who you are,
Who I am,
your
the things
purpose.
I love, the things I do. I don't ask permissions. If it feels good within me, I
Yeah,
know it's right for me.
yeah.
So I don't need my parents'
I love
approval
that.
for anything or anybody.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so moving out here at 19, you lived with the family, you worked at
Yeah.
Juicy, and then
Yes.
after Juicy, there are some hard times.
Yes. I don't know how to say hard times because yes, I've been homeless, all of those things. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God. There were very dark moments. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was very scary. But not once I pick up that phone and let my mom or anybody in my family know what I was going through. Two things. My parents cannot help me, honey. They can do shit for me.
Yeah,
Pray. And the second thing was imagine I'm like only 19. I don't know how to live.
yeah.
But I find myself being so irresponsible because I'm
And you're a
19.
child.
I'm a child. I was not responsible with my jobs. This is very important because while I was at Juicy Couture, that's where I met a group of people that, to be honest, they never had to worry
Okay.
about food on your table, rent being paid. And that was the difference between then and me, honey. But I forgot the fucking script. Okay. I forgot. And it taught me a lot because my hardest time, it was all because irresponsibility. I started partying. When I tell you partying, it's Sunday to Sunday, babe. It was just like a whole thing that I went through, but it allowed me to get to know myself. I remember one time having to call a friend of mine. And mind you, I'm not one that opens easily. So I remember one time I knew that I could call this girl. And I was just so honest with her. And I called her. I was like, I need a place to stay tonight. I have nowhere to go. And she's like, dude, I live with 15 other people. You
Wow.
can stay in my car. Guess
Wow.
where I stayed?
In her car.
In her car. And to this day, she's still one of my good friends. To go back there now and
Yeah.
be like, wow, like, but when you're young, you don't think I
Yeah.
was the lowest, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? But like, bitch, you was homeless.
Yeah.
Homeless in LA. Not even a joke. And it's so scary because in this town, you could have millions of friends, but nobody's gonna help you. Because the
Yeah.
reality is everybody's struggling. So it was very hard for much year, but I think it's because I just came to LA and I wasn't really trying to pursue the thing that I was pursuing at home. I knew it wasn't that it wasn't possible, but I remember looking very young. When I was 19, there was no auditions for me to
Yeah.
even get on TV shows. You had to be SAG. It was a whole new world. I didn't know where to begin. I didn't know where to go. So I just did what you just get a job and then you start meeting people and then you just go. It got me nowhere. It got me nowhere because I had no direction. I didn't know where to want to go, which in the other hand, right now, when I look back, I'm so grateful
Yeah.
because in LA, if you're trying to build a career and being a mess, you will burn bridges that you cannot rebuild.
Yeah.
So I was lucky enough, I wasn't trying to pursue something where I was getting opportunities and then
Mm.
disappointing people
Yeah.
and then not being able to rebuild. A lot of people
Yeah.
come here and they burn bridges and they have to
'Cause
go
they're trying
home.
to juggle both the
They,
lifestyle that
they
they
trying to
haven't
party,
experienced and do their career.
up a career and be professional and
Yeah.
show up. And in LA, if you get an opportunity today, you have to seize them. You
Mhm.
cannot just think that the same opportunity is gonna come tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like you literally have to believe that this is the only opportunity you get.
Yeah.
So I was lucky enough that back then I wasn't trying to build a career. I was a mess, babe. I was a mess.
Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
easy if you are young,
Yes.
new to everything, it's easy to fall into that.
Yes.
But coming out of it now from everything that you experienced from 19 to what, 25,
Yeah.
26, it's so purposeful and it led you to where you are
Oh my God,
today.
so much because during that time, I got to do what people dream to do.
Mm.
Like when people get success, they start partying because they never had it. So they
Yeah.
just go crazy and all of a sudden they're just a mess. I was able to be a mess and then be great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't spend no dime because I had nothing and the drugs were free. It was
Yeah.
a different time. And all those years, I partied so much that I got tired of it.
Yeah. You got it out of your system.
I got it out of my system. And I think that I'm so grateful for that because when I decided to go to school and get my life together, I was already 27, which is a little late. When you think about it, it's a little late to get your life together and start from zero. But the difference is, in my case, I can honestly say I was so ready to build something. Number one, TikTok, honey. You're fucking 27. It's not a joke. So I was so ready to submerge myself and to create something that I was able to make the sacrifices that were needed in order for me to become the person that I needed to become in order to be in the rooms that I am today. Because, honey, you could be pretty, but nobody wants a mess.
Right. Yeah. If you're
Nobody,
unprofessional.
especially at that level, babe. Liabilities, lawsuits. I don't know who you're talking to. I don't know, but it's not going to be them. Success comes from a place of being ready. It's not enough to wanting it. If success were to come today, to you or to you come today, are you able to handle it? Do you know how to spend your money? Do you know your priorities? Are you going to invest your money? Are you going to create something or are you just going to spend it all? So I'm so grateful that I'm in this stage now where like, I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to get drunk with nobody. I'm not trying to get high with nobody. You got to check for me or not.
Yeah.
At what time do you need me? Do I need to bring my passport? That's where I'm at right now. Nothing moves me, nothing shakes me. I seen it all. I'm not, oh, let's go out. It's connections. You're gonna meet so many people. Baby, I don't need to meet connections or shake my ass until
Yeah,
3 a.m.
right. Yeah,
and talk about nothing with people.
that
You're
are
never
gonna
gonna go
forget
nowhere.
the next
Nobody's
day.
gonna hire you at 3 in the morning while drunk and high.
Yeah. No,
That
I
is the
think
truth.
that's so true. You can have the talent all day long. You can be born with it,
Mm,
learn it, and continue to grow it. But if you don't have the internal drive and confidence within yourself and also discipline,
mhm.
then the talent doesn't really do anything
Doesn't really
for
matter, and
you.
it's like, at the end of the day, you're trying to build a brand. You're trying to create something big enough so you can feed people, so you can create something so solid and secure for yourself, but for others too. A lot of people don't understand being successful is more than it comes from within.
Yeah, and it's also leaving a legacy
Yeah.
for the future people to come and building a brand, leaving something behind. Some people look at it, I want to be successful because I want to be known. Whereas
Mm,
people with purpose look at
yes.
success as I want to be successful and start a brand and do the things that I love to fulfill my purpose, to leave a legacy
Leave a legacy.
for the future of your kids, people that look
Yeah.
up to you. It could be people that you don't even know.
When you come also from a place where you leave home and you have nothing on your own, you have to build something, you want to create something that's stable, that nobody can take away. Even if you don't have kids or anything, you want to create something that
We
people that met you, friends that you got to know, or people that saw you grow up, they're like, oh my God, he actually did it or she did it. Like it takes so much. I just wanted to create something that's mine and that nobody can take away. Like I said, being homeless and all these things, it shapes you in a way where you never want to experience that. That's why me working for somebody else, kind of like, oh, girl, because you can fire me tomorrow. All of that shaped me into wanting to take things in my own hands. So that's why when I decided to go to school, I remember I was in the couch in my house. Then I don't know if I was like hungover or something. And dude, it just hit me. I was 27 and a voice in my head was like, dude, TikTok.
yeah,
You're
get your shit
27.
together.
Get your shit together. Times go by fast and it's serious. Like, and at that moment, I was like, what can I do that allows me to create a life that's mine, allows me to travel, allows me to make as much money as I want. And I remember when I was a kid dancing and going on tour. Dancers are glam squad.
Yeah.
The main artist gets their people to go. I remember that back then with the girls, I used to do all their hair. That
Oh.
was my first introduction with hair as a kid. I was like gluing extensions to people's head backstage and doing all of this for the girls. And when it got time to find something for me to do, I was like, bitch, you can do hair. Something clicks and then everything falls into place. It just happened just like that. It was God putting it in my heart and it's like, boom, that's how you're gonna get to the rooms. It was a conviction. I was like, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. That same week or 2 weeks after, I went to Tony and Guy, the
Mm.
hairdressing school. I got myself registered. And in April of 2019, that's when I went. That was my first day at hair school.
Wow. And then since then, now you style celebrities.
It
You're
was
signed with an
it was
agency.
like a roller coaster. Everything happened so fast, but not so fast. Because if you come to think, I've been doing the work since 2012.
Right.
And the work is living life, bitch. Yeah, making mistakes and growing. I was doing the work. I mean, we
Yeah.
was partying, but I was getting to know myself and doing all the things in order for me to get so sick of it all
Mm.
that at that time, at 27, everything lined up. It was a long time of searching, trying to figure it out, or for that thought to come to me and be like, here. Once I started school, I knew that I had to rewire my brain. The person that I was can no longer, that person had to really die
Yeah.
because the person that I need to create now, going back to school at 27 is not easy. You have to,
Discipline.
discipline. You legit have to show up.
You have to
No
pay for hair
scholarships. Like you
school.
have to pay for it. So if you don't do it, you don't do it. Inside, I was so ready for that change that I did.
Mm.
I cut off everyone. When I tell you, I cut off everyone. I wasn't going out. I legit, it was a year and a half of school. And I promised myself, this year and a half is for me.
Mm.
I need to do this. Like, I need to do this.
That's what they say is before your biggest breakthroughs, you go through your lowest moments,
Yeah.
fall on the most hard times, the most dark
Yeah.
places, so you can literally be
Yeah.
resurrected and reborn into your new self. That means losing friends, not dating, getting rid of
Oh my
relationships.
God. Yes.
You might feel lonely during that time, but that's when the most work is done
Yeah.
within yourself.
And you need that time. You
Yeah.
need that time. Everybody needs that time. It's a change. This is the beginning of the rest of your life.
Yeah.
This is some serious shit. Being grown up, this is not funny. It's
I know, I'm
serious.
exhausted.
And there's no turning back. There's no button that you can press to go back.
Yeah.
You cannot redo it. It's some serious stuff. And then when I got to that place, I knew that I had to submerge myself in hair because I don't have connections. I don't know where I'm going to go. So I knew that I cannot just be going to hair school and having a restaurant job. I had to submerge myself in hair. This is how social media is so good. It doesn't matter if you have followers or you don't have followers, honey. As long as you have the confidence and you know that you can fucking show up, send that DM, okay?
Yeah.
Because that's what I did. I started following every hairstylist that I wanted a career like. And I started sending DMs. Hey, my name is Jay. I'm giving you game. Just don't be saying like, oh, I want to assist and work with celebrities just because of the money. No, I wanted to be there because I wanted to be one of the best. I am one of the best. I believe I am one of the best. That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to do hair in LA, bitch, I want to do it at the highest levels. I'm not just going to be at a salon, honey. No. So how do I get there? And I was like, okay, social media. I started DMing everybody. I started DMing everybody. Hey, if you can give me a chance, if you ever need an assistant, I will hold a pen. And baby, that's how it started. They started hiring me, and I was like, okay, pause. 2019, blah, blah, pandemic happens, right?
Mm.
A lot of people during the pandemic decide to put school on pause and then waiting till the world opens again to finish it. Not me. They gave us the option to
Oh, wow.
finish school at home. I was like, I'm not waiting. I'm getting these hours. And as soon as the world opens, I'm ready to make money, girl.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I did. I remember during the pandemic, putting like 12 hours, waking up at 6 in the morning, studying, putting all those hours. So you have to graduate with 1,600 hours, something like
Oh,
that. And I remember the world started opening up. That's when I started doing wigs. I started assisting a Black hairstylist. That's how I got my training with color and wigs because I understood one thing. If I want to work with celebrities, I need to know how to work with wigs,
mhm.
extensions, and all that. So I went after people that can give me that foundation in order for me to
Yeah.
become the stylist
That's well-versed, that can
that's,
do it all.
that can do it. And I can assist anybody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because the point is to get in the fucking room.
Yeah.
So you got to do it. You got to be able to do it all. So that's what I did. And then 2022, I saw Servando Maldonado, which is Miley Cyrus' hairdresser.
Mhm.
That's when she got her mullet. She was everywhere.
Was that Wrecking Ball era?
Yes, that
Yeah.
was like Rick and Morty's short hair era, and then she did Rebel Heart, which was doing
Okay.
all the rock covers.
Yes.
She was everywhere, and Miley was like,
I love
she
Miley.
owned the pandemic. And I was like, wow, that's where I want to be.
Yeah.
And then a few weeks later, I saw that he was looking for an assistant.
Mhm.
Baby, I was on that DM.
Yeah.
I was on that email, and I got the opportunity to audition. Not audition, how you say interview?
You.
And audition. How you
Yeah.
audition is by being in the salon and he liked me. That was my first introduction to assisting celebrity
Wow.
hairdressing. And I'm telling you,
With Miley Cyrus's
babe, I'm telling you, like no, and no, the craziest thing, one of the first works we did, it wasn't with Miley. It was funny because I knew that I was gonna meet Miley somehow, someday with him. As soon as he hired me, I was like, he obviously does a bunch of other celebrities. So I didn't meet Miley right away. I think it took like a year or so.
Mm.
But I got hired by Servando. We were hired. This is why confidence is important, but honestly, knowing how to show up and being able to show up is so important. Confidence is silence, cockiness is loud. You know what I'm saying? I remember this was the pandemic. We were going to the Kelly Clarkson show. We were doing a press tour with Camila Moroni. She's an actress
Yeah.
and she was doing a musical TV show. This is one of my first gigs. I'm about to assist him. And when you're assisting, you are there. You might do a blow dry. You're just there looking and assisting, handing a pen or something. And Servando that day, we go in and we're getting tested for COVID. He tested positive. He cannot do Camila. So
Wow.
I am left as the assistant. One of my first gigs
Stop.
that I'm supposed to be an assistant and I gotta go in there and do his job, but make this girl look good. And this is Camila Morón. She's Leonardo DiCaprio's.
Yeah.
Honey, these people are going to TV. They don't play about their looks. When you're at that level, you hire somebody because you know what this person is going to be able to produce for you and how they make you look. And he couldn't do it. So I have to go in there. And thank God she's so nice. Camila is one of those girls, really nice girl. She's like, Jett, you got this.
Wow.
And I was able to get her ready for that interview. But like, you got to be ready.
Yeah.
Whenever you go to, that's what I'm talking about. You got to be ready. If you get hired by somebody and then you are the assistant, it's not that you're learning. You're legit ready to do the job that he's doing. You just got to pay your dues.
Yeah.
And when that happens, you just got to be, okay, I can do this.
The fact that he trusted you that much to go in and do it.
Oh, yeah, because somebody else would have been like, oh, can you get me somebody else? Or immediately call the wall group and send me like somebody that's already doing celebrities. And she was so nice. But honestly, talk about throwing you in the deep end.
Right.
That was my first opportunities. And it just clicked. I was born to do this. It felt so nice. I just feel like I belong.
Something about you. Yes, you're such a talented hair stylist. But at the same time, your purpose is greater than just doing hair.
Yeah.
Because whenever you walk into a room, the energy that you carry,
Yeah.
that is also something that lasts with the clients you
Yeah,
style.
that's why we kept working
Yeah.
together because it's not just hair. It's more than just hair.
Right.
Hair is the thing that gets you in the room, but like what keeps you there is honesty
Yeah.
and being yourself. A lot of these people that are in that level, they have a bullshitter meter. You cannot just come in there and try to be a fake bitch. You have to be authentic. And I think that's what have gotten me the opportunities that I gotten because yes, I can do a good job, but I come in there with good energy. You know what I'm saying?
You're always keeping it real and you're always genuine. You're
Yeah.
always yourself.
And I mind my fucking business. I'm not there trying to impress nobody. I don't go there trying to be friends. I go there, do my job, and do what I get to do. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was like one of my first opportunities with Servando. That was my first celebrity. And then after that, it was Miley Cyrus. And then while working with Servando, one of his clients is Bryce Scarlett, who is another celebrity hairstylist, who is Margot Robbie's main guy. Okay.
Amazing.
So Servando does his haircuts. And I got introduced to him. And guess what? When he needed an assistant, he called Servando, and Servando recommended who?
You.
Me. I've been in Margot Robbie's house. Servando cuts her hair. Bryce does the styling. So I was assisting both of them. Just talk about God putting you, showing you what your life could be if you keep doing what you're doing, keep showing up the way you're showing up with integrity, honesty. I was like, I'm here. This is what it is. Me being there, I was like, it's not because of who they are. Because to be honest, I don't get starstruck. But it's like, this is the type of level of hair artistry that I wanted to do.
Well, it's where you always saw yourself
That I
and
saw
where you wanted to
myself.
go, and
not
you're
only that,
finally
since I was a
there.
kid, I knew that I belonged.
Yeah.
You know when you belong?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if people throw some people in the middle of the Met Gala, they don't know who to talk to. They're going to be like intimidated. Bitch, I'm not intimidated by nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're Penelope Cruz. I'm Jett Presley. What's up? You know what I'm saying? I just always felt like I belong, and then to be able to give the opportunity to be there and be trusted, I just know that the only thing I can do is keep showing up, and I'm in a place in my life where tomorrow could be the day.
Servando, he was an angel in your career, and it's such a testament to how it takes one person to open that door.
And not only that, like he introduced me to Bryce, but also his partner is Gregory Rosso, who does Anya Taylor-Joy. And there's so many other A-listers that I got the opportunity to also work. It's a very small, and that's why it's so important not to burn bridges. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody talks. All you gotta do, honey, is mind your business and show up. I am so grateful to everybody that has given me an opportunity. I don't care how big I make it. If they call me tomorrow to hold a pen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there tomorrow holding a pen because these people not only gave me an opportunity, but they trusted me.
Yeah.
They're trusting me with their own client. Even Bryce. I assisted Bryce a few jobs with Margot, and then he also does Brie Larson, who
Okay.
is an Oscar winner. She
Yeah.
does Captain Marvel. One day, he calls me and he's like, "Hey, can you assist me to do Brie for her book cover?
Oh,
But then you
wow.
have to stay with her because I gotta go to the airport and you gotta redo a whole style and you're gonna stay." Like,
Wow.
trust.
Yeah.
I am incredibly grateful because that's an Oscar winner actress. And I got to do the hair for her cover.
Yeah.
And
Amazing.
the look that I did on her is the one on the cover. Every little thing matters.
Yeah.
So whenever you're chasing something and you're really chasing something, show up. If
Mhm.
people give you an opportunity, show up.
Yeah.
Be
That's
early. Be there on time. Doesn't matter what, just do it.
are such a confident person because I feel like you know your purpose, but at the same time, you are very humble. You're like, if they called me tomorrow, I'm gonna go and do whatever they need.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like if you make it to a certain level, some people lose sight of that and the ego kicks in and they forgot where they started.
I always want to show gratitude to the people that give me opportunities because in LA, there's so many talented people, but a good energy is so important because talent can get you in the room, but your personality will keep you there. Who you are as a person keeps people around. Like, because anybody can do fucking hair, honey. Anybody can do a fucking curl.
Yeah.
But it's more than that. Who does the curl and what
Yeah.
happens while you're doing the curl? It's
Yeah.
more than that. I'm just so thankful for everybody that has given me a chance to grow and has given me a chance to bring me into their platforms in order for me to create my own. You
Oh,
need people.
yeah.
You need people to give you opportunities. I came to LA with no idea where I wanted to go, no idea how to get started. Just God.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel it's like all those years that I spent following my own heart. And don't get me confused. I'm working with celebrities, but I'm still building a name. I'm a freelancer. So there's times where it's gonna be like summer, honey. I was scared in summer.
Yeah.
Honey, there's some times where it's just like, hey, hello, where's the money? Where's the people? You just gotta keep going, knowing and believing that you're already there.
Yeah.
I'm literally already there. Tomorrow could be the day that my life changes, and because I didn't quit.
I remember there was a time right after I met Jet, and this is after we had done a couple
A couple
styles. I was like, "How are things? How's everything going?" He's like, "Alex, I'm not gonna lie, it's really slow right now. I'm concerned." I'm like, "I don't know." And also, you have to take into consideration there's outside factors. It's not
Yeah,
just career. People have their own lives, their own
yeah,
shit going, and what you do as a hairstylist can be emotionally, like, draining. So, he was like, "Yeah, it's slow right now," and I'm like, "Okay, we're gonna do some affirmations, get rid
yeah.
of some negative energy,"
And
and
we
I remember
did.
2 weeks later, you come back and I'm like, "How are things?"
I bitch couldn't breathe. It was like nonstop go. But it's also so important to on your quest to success, you find people. I'm so grateful for you, girl, because like honestly, since we met, you've seen me.
Yeah,
Career wise and personal too. I was going through it. You have that thing that you gave me from your light in order for me to carry on and be able to pick
yeah,
myself up back up and understand what time it was. It wasn't
yeah,
time to be sad and depressed.
yeah,
It was time to just keep pushing. And that's what you did for me. And I don't take that for granted. That's why I'm like, you need hair tomorrow, bitch, I'm there.
yeah,
Because at the end of the day, it's like finding your crew and finding your people is so important. And I've been in a journey that's very lonely. It's been very lonely for
mhm,
quite a while.
yeah,
And I now is where I'm starting to opening myself up again to friendships and we're grown.
yeah,
I need people that inspires me, people that do their own life, pursuing things, and they believe in themselves. I'd rather have 2, 3,
Yeah.
4 friends that inspire me crazy and push me than having a full house and then having a bunch of losers around. I've been very patient, and when God reveals people to me that are worth keeping, I make everything that I to keep those people around because they
Yeah.
you need community,
Mhm.
especially on your quest to success and in LA, like
Yeah. And especially when you're an entrepreneur and trying to build your own brand, it's
yeah,
so important, and that's something that for 2026, I'm really implementing is being around people who are inspiring to me,
yeah,
but also believe in me, but also themselves, most
yeah.
importantly. And they have something that they're pursuing and going after. They're go getters because it's really true. Being around someone that is such negative energy, not believing in themselves and down on themselves, emits 40 times more and attracts to you
Hell no.
a lot
Mm,
more than being around someone that's positive. Whoever is in your
mm.
circle is where you're gonna go
Yeah,
in
and
life.
energy doesn't lie. You know, like there's so many people faking it,
Mm,
trying to be cool and trying to for nothing. I'd rather have more than anything, honest people who are walking in honesty, relying in self, not relying on people's opinions or letting people dictate where they go. Like, I think it's like we have so much of that. We need people that stand on their own. So that way, by you living your own life and making your own moves, you're inspiring me by watching you.
that's the kind of people you want around and vice versa.
At this grown ass age,
Yeah.
baby girl, that's all I need.
Especially people that you can trust. Trust sharing details with,
Yeah.
trust and believing in their career and vice versa. That's one of the hardest things is finding someone that you can truly trust.
Yes, especially when in LA, I feel like there's a lot of people with a hidden agenda.
Yeah.
Those are people that they don't know what to do, so they're trying to attach themselves to
Mhm.
something in order for if something falls this way, then I'll be able to catch it. I'd rather be alone. That's why I'm so thankful to you and to me. I'm thankful
Yeah.
to me
Yeah.
for being patient and knowing that my people will come
Mm.
when I'm ready. Because what you bring to people's life is like you cannot bring chaos to people's life. So I just like I'm in a space where I want to give back. I want to be protective of my energy, but I also need people around me who are going to push me forward.
Yeah.
Not by them doing things for me, but just, hey,
Yeah,
dude,
a simple text,
I
or
sent
if
a
I
text.
call you, I know that you're gonna pick up. That's what I mean by trust,
Yes.
is that at the end of the day, if I needed something, that I could pick up the phone and call you or that person and trust that you're gonna give me the best advice, you have the best motives for me, because
Yeah.
you can call people all day long,
Mm,
spill all your tea, details, and
yeah.
drama but is the advice that you're getting from those people whenever you're opening the best advice, do they have the best motives?
And are these people living a life that you
Yeah, that
admire? If you're gonna ask for advice, ask advice from people that you want a life like. That if you see a person that is responsible, that have their own baby, I see people around here at their own grown age and spending money but don't have their bills paid. I'm like, honey, I cannot have you around.
yeah.
Like, I don't care what you say.
Mhm.
Because if you're gonna burn me,
Yeah,
you can take care of your own stuff that are so vital, like your own bills. You don't have that under control, I can have you around.
and that's where actions speak louder than
Yeah.
words, because people can give you words of affirmation and tell you all these things, but is the actions of their lifestyle, the
Yeah.
actions of the way that they are talking to their other friends or
Yes.
acting in a
Match their
career set
own.
match.
Yeah, because a lot of people be out here
Yeah,
giving you two different stories, honey. Like
yeah,
their life is a mess, but they're giving great advice, but they cannot take it to themselves. Like
mhm,
those people will bring you down.
yeah,
No,
1000%.
because they don't know what to do, really.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take
Okay.
a little break,
Yay.
and I have a game that I wanna
I
play.
love a game.
Okay, Jen, we're gonna be playing Snip or Slip. I'm gonna read you hair takes, trends, and moments, and you answer snip if it's yes and iconic, or slip if it needs to be retired immediately.
Okay.
So snips yes,
Yes.
slip no. Are we ready?
Always.
Okay. Curtain bangs in 2026. Snip.
It's a yes. Like,
Yes.
curtain bangs will always be iconic. You could put an updo and have those bangs out. You literally can have a face frame and don't do layers and you will look great. Curtain bangs, yes.
Do you think anybody can pull off curtain
No,
bangs?
no, no.
Okay,
You
what's
need hair. Like, if you have thin hair, don't, please, please spare us. I don't need to look 3 hairs in that forehead. Please have hair.
okay. Ultra long extensions on everyone.
Not
Snip.
on everyone, but like long hair is slip. Plus, inches, honey. You cannot just be anybody with long hair. You have to be a bad bitch. If
Oh, a
you're
good
really
one.
sure, that's gonna look even smaller. But like if you're tall and make it quality, like good quality extensions, please.
Okay, perp. The slick bun as a personality. We're talking Hailey Bieber style.
That's like you wear that thing everywhere. Girl, bye, slip. A bun, girl, put some effort.
Okay. Natural texture finally being prioritized.
Stay for life. If you have natural hair, embrace your hair, love your hair. Your hair is your crown. So if you have curly hair, love it, learn how to wear it natural, but also be free and experiment. If you want to straighten your hair, do whatever you want.
Micro bangs.
Love microbangs, but not on everybody. To have a microbang, you have to have a sense of style and
Mm.
confidence that, baby, that bang works first.
For people who don't know what micro bangs are, can you explain?
It's like a very short bang. A lot of rockers and indie.
Did Miley have micro bangs for a
She
bit?
probably had a wig. I don't think she ever did
Oh,
micro
okay.
bang. They take so long to grow. Even if you cut a bang, a regular bang, they take so long. A micro bang, it's a commitment. Who has a micro bangs? I don't know if you know the Marias, that band.
Mm.
I think she has
Micro bang.
It looks so amazing. I love a micro bang.
Okay. Post breakup haircuts. Snip or slip?
Damn, after a breakup, I'll say give yourself a month. Don't act all crazy right away.
Mm.
Think about it, really sit on it. And then after a few weeks, never do it automatically. And please don't dye your hair red.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Whenever you see somebody go through a crazy hair transition, I'm like, you must
And
have
if you're
just
gonna
gone through
do
a breakup.
red, do auburn. Do something very Lindsay
Mm.
Lohan-ish. Don't be out here coming with a fucking burgundy, girl.
Fire engine red?
My love, like, you're telling everybody you're angry.
Yeah, or just
It's
got
not,
broken up.
it doesn't look chic.
Okay. Dyeing your hair before a big life change.
What do you mean? Dyeing your hair before a wedding or?
Yeah, wedding.
Oh, you have to be very careful because
The groom's gonna come out and
the
be like,
groom,
wait,
yeah,
who am I
yeah,
marrying?
you have to be, you have to, I feel like you don't have to ask for permission, but you definitely have to consult because
Yeah.
he's marrying that person. And then if you show up with,
Go from blonde to black.
who is she?
Who is she?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Blonde as a confidence era.
No, because like everything gotta go. Not everybody can be a blonde, honey. And if you're gonna be a blonde, you have to be the right shade of blonde. And do you even have hair
Yeah.
to be blonde?
Yeah.
Because if your hair is thin and you barely have any hair, if you dye it blonde, it's gonna look less hair, a lot frizzier. Okay, guys, if your hairline is receding, if you have don't ever dye it blonde, ever. That needs to stop.
I have a question. I feel like one major insecurity with guys is receding hairlines or going bald. So,
I can't relate.
obviously.
Can't relate.
But do you have any suggestions of products or things to do besides a hair transplant that can help hair regrowth?
First of all, if the hair is about to be gone, honey, the hair is about to be gone. You just have to embrace it. The things that I do for my hair growth, and this is natural oils like
Mm.
castor oils, hot oil treatments, things like that.
Jett's also coming out with a hair care line very
Yes,
soon, which we will
yes.
get into.
We were gonna get into that.
One of your hair products eventually is going to help with
It's gonna help with
nourishing and
Yes, but some people lose hair through hormones. Or I remember a guy, even in middle school, already bald by the time he was like, what, 12?
It's in their
It's
genetics.
in their genetics, so I don't think you can do anything but embrace it.
Unless you do a hair transplant.
A hair transplant is very good. I don't think guys do lace fronts, but I think there's
There's some.
toupees and things that you can do. The
What about guys coloring in their hair?
coloring their hair like to
Like
hide grays.
baldness.
Oh, oh my God, no! Stop doing that. That looks like shock. Like what? Shock? Shock?
Chalk.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't, the enhancement
Mm,
and those things when you go to the barber and they give you that hard line with that white stuff. Stop doing that. Looking crazy out here.
okay.
Oh, and can we stop another thing with the dudes? Stop shaving the sides and leaving hair on top.
That's a mullet.
That fucking pineapple look. Oh,
Done mullet looks good.
like no, no, like you know when they shave the sides and the back and they just lift the top with
Oh,
hair.
oh yes. What is that
That needs to
called?
go. That was so too. I
Oh
had that
no,
cut in
that's so
2012.
bad.
When you do the buzz on the sides and the back.
A bowl cut. A bowl cut.
Yes, don't do that.
No, no. Okay. Box dye. I know.
Oh, slip.
Slip.
No.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Clients bringing in TikTok screenshots.
Yeah, that's good because it gives a vision of as to where you want to go and gives us a space to ask all the questions that we need. Like, what exactly do you like about that hair? Reference photos always good because some people say, "Oh, I want a beach wave," but the way you say beach waves and the way I do beach wave might be completely
Completely
different.
different. Yeah.
So yeah,
And then also, side note, for those who watched a couple entries before, Jett did see my hair when it got done by Hair by Chrissy, when it was the two-tone color.
bitch, that was crazy. I was.
Crazy.
It was a mess. You traveled.
Yeah, I went to OC and now they refuse to give me my money back.
That's insane. Don't
See.
go to people just because they have followers. That's another thing.
Mhm.
I don't have a lot of followers, but bitch,
Yeah.
I'm not a social media person.
Mm.
And a lot of people that build their name through social media, they only show you
The good
the
parts.
good parts. Like they're not gonna show you the mess or how many unsatisfied customers they have. Even for me, you could work with celebrities, but you still gonna have people that are not gonna love your work. As a stylist, I do a job and the person don't like the job. If it was in my hands, then I'll give the money back. But if it's not in my hands, it's like you show me the photo, I gave you what you wanted, and then something happened where it's like, honey, I want my money.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's always integrity. I remember one day I had a client who sent me photos and she's like, I want beige hair. Beige hair. What's beige hair? It's like sandy type of vibes. And that's not what she wanted at the end.
I gave you the hair color in the picture, but you didn't like it on yourself.
I was like, don't even pay me. Use the
Mm.
money to take
Go
it to
get it
somebody
fixed.
else to fix it. You didn't like it? Fine.
Yeah.
Not gonna argue with nobody.
Yeah. Okay. Snip or slip? People lying about their hair history.
Slip. Oh my God, I could kill you. Don't lie to your hairdresser. Don't play with your hair. This is some serious shit. That's your crown. If a hairstylist is asking you, do you have hair box dye and things like that? Tell them the truth because that's how they're gonna know how to go in without.
Frying it off.
Exactly. You don't want your hair to be gone. It's like you wouldn't lie to your doctor. Don't lie to your hairdresser because
They know also.
that also depends how they go into your hair and give you what you want with the best ending condition.
Snip or slip? Men getting glow up haircuts after a breakup.
They deserve it too. Like,
Yeah.
go for it. Do whatever you need to do in order for you to feel confident again. And fuck that bitch.
Okay. That's really all of them.
That's a good game. Slip and snip.
Yep.
I like
Snip
it.
or slip?
How do you come up with these things? She's a
Creativity.
host, baby. She's a real host. Okay, she keeps this entertaining.
Yeah.
So what else we're gonna talk about?
What other questions do I
Um,
have? Okay. So you've worked with all these celebrities. I know that recently you were in Australia for a bit,
yes,
and that was one of your goals is to be able to travel and
yes.
get worldwide experience styling.
Yes, well,
So
I wasn't in Australia. I started working with an Australian singer,
okay.
and she travels me with her wherever she goes, like,
Right.
which is goals.
So y you
Okay, this is what's so important too, that I got that opportunity assisting somebody, and somebody called that artist to do the hair themselves.
oh, wow.
And they didn't want it to do it. So they was like, "Hey, there's this gig. It's a music video, and do you want to take it?" I was building, so I never say no to things if it feels right. So I went in. It was like 2022,
Mhm.
and it was a music video with this Australian singer. Her name is Bahani, and it was her featuring Neo. And that was my first music video with her, and I met her that day, and ever since then, it's been 3 to 4 years that I've been working with her directly. She travels me everywhere.
Amazing.
She has a TV show on Bravo Australia, and I'm part of the TV show. I'm one of the characters. So it goes to show you, man, like when people just go gives you opportunities, take it, show up, and understand that you're not only representing you, like if somebody else gave you an opportunity, you're representing them as well.
Mm.
Take the opportunities, but give your all the time because you never know where it's gonna lead.
That one music video
That
got
one music
you
video got me
into
a TV show on Bravo Australia. And
yeah.
not only that, now we're more than just she's more than just a work person. She's a friend. She
Mhm.
brings me I know her family, I know her husband, I know her daughter. I stay in their house. We get to build, but it's people that comes into your life and believe in yourself. I only say this to inspire people to follow your dreams. Like we did the first time that she traveled me, we went to New York. It was like a week or something. And she 10K for a week
Wow,
where I only did hair like 3 times.
that's amazing.
Goes to show you people will pay you
For a
the
the
quality
quality.
and they know that you're gonna show up. This is why it's so important to surround yourself with people that can inspire you because your mind expands about the things that you not only can accomplish, but the things that can actually happen for yourself. Because of them, I am now, which we're gonna be starting to. I'm actually in the process. I already started to creating my own product line
Mm,
because I'm already in the rooms. Is you don't need to wait to have a name or to be doing this person. I'm one of those who I believe be ready so you don't gotta get ready. I'm in the process of creating Verano del Sol, which is my hair company for natural hair and
yeah.
also it's all for all types of hair. But in the center of everything is obviously people with curly hair because I'm a guy. I need to be in and out. I don't want to
Yeah.
spend 30 minutes on a freaking hair routine when I can just be out of the room in 10 minutes. So I'm so excited creating something bigger.
It's something you have experience in because it's
Yes.
personally
It's personally
to
like
you.
as a curly person, especially guys. I don't think guys
Mm,
know what to get in order to have their curls pop.
yeah.
Guys don't be thinking like that. And so I want to
Or they
create
have frizzier hair, little ringlets, and they don't
they
know
don't know
what
how
to
to
put in
control
it.
it. And I just want to be able to create something
Yeah.
for the guys and the girls who spend a lot of time at the beach and are
Mm.
outside and they want their color to be protected and they want to be covered by the ray of lights. It's gonna be awesome and it's exciting because hair is like for me, hair has been that thing that I knew from the beginning that it was gonna be the thing that will get me in the room because from doing TV, and that's also a full circle moment as a kid.
Yeah.
After finding hair and working on set with models, and one of the models
Mm.
posted a video of me doing their hair, and I was like in the background, and their agent, I'm talking TV agent, they saw me in the background, and I'm not represented. I'm just out here doing hair. Their agent reached out to me through DMs, and this is how full circle moment. An agent is like, "Hey, would you like to be signed to be
Wow.
represented to do commercials?" I'm in LA, multiple streams of income is
Mhm.
self-care, honey.
Yeah.
And who doesn't want to be doing
Of
TV in LA?
course.
I'm like, I got signed, and a few weeks later, I got booked, and I've done already like 5 TV commercials, which is
That's awesome. The great money.
it's great, great money. And the
Mm.
thing is that everything happened because so organically.
And I love that everything that you've said has come from God placing 1 or 2 people in your life at the right time in the right moment that opened opportunities like
Yes.
Bahani. You
Yes.
meeting her, you got to pursue the travel aspect of doing hair and then the financial part, but not
Yes.
just getting the compensation for your work, but also the financial knowledge of
Yes.
someone that
Oh
believes
my
in you.
God.
Like, so many things came from
You
it.
guys, if you can, and if you can, find yourself some rich people, okay? Like, please do that because
Not
it's
just rich in
not
money
not
though,
just
like rich in
rich
knowledge.
in knowledge, rich in giving,
Authentic
authentic, but also like how you call that when they're not selfish, humble, but like what is the
generous.
generous. They're willing to teach you, not by giving you money,
Mm,
but by putting you in the room and allow you to listen to. I've been in the room while this man closes deals. I'm there and I'm like learning and
learning.
like, okay, so this is how these people do it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And one thing that I learned and I am so fucking ready for, if you think that being rich means you won't be working as much, baby, that man works 24/7. Not only that, he's in like 3 different time zones,
Yeah.
Australia, Japan. When I see this, when I see that,
Motivation.
that's what I want. I wanna be on a call right now and I need to hang up because I need to go to the airport because
Yeah.
at 7 PM I gotta be somewhere. That is what I want.
I know. Whenever you get into that position, it's like, I'm so exhausted. I just need a
Yeah.
break. And it's setting back and realizing I am so thankful and blessed to be busy.
Yes.
I would rather be busy than be bored.
100. I've been bored, honey.
Yeah.
You
And
don't
it's
wanna
not
do
fun.
that. One thing is like being free and having the money in the bank, but like even if you have the money in the bank, you wanna be busy. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like, I love to chill. Don't get me wrong. I love to be
Yeah.
at the beach and I
There's a
love to.
time for a reset, but there's,
But my love, if I could be busy, I'd rather be busy. Like, I can take a day off, but if you give me an option of being super busy and accomplishing dreams, but maybe have like 6 hours of sleep, I'll take that.
yeah.
I'll take that. I love
It's
feeling alive and I love feeling like we only live once.
if you're not running, you don't need a reset. For instance, if you're a track runner and you're
Uh-huh.
running all the time, your body needs reset and recovery. You need to
Mm.
do all the different modalities to get your body reset for the next race. But a work standpoint, if you're not running,
You're not gonna go nowhere.
you're not going to go anywhere. But you can't just sit back and chill and say, "Oh, I need a reset. I had such a busy day on Tuesday and it's Friday." Babe, you've had 3
Yeah, you
days, 4
have.
days to reset.
Honey, what about the 8 hours that you slept? That was resting, you
Exactly.
know what I'm saying?
So, I think it's all about listening to your body, but
Mm.
also being grateful for those moments where it's just back to back nonstop.
Yeah.
I might be busy for a month straight, but at least I have a week in February that I can reset
Yes.
myself.
Yeah, I think you is
That's
so important.
my
Even
goal.
while in the midst of being busy, knowing what things you can do while in the midst of it all that
Mhm.
recharges you. I go to the
Yeah.
gym, loves it. Go to the sauna, loves it. I could be busy, but Imma take 3 hours out of the day,
To
and
go to the
you
beach.
will find me at the beach,
Yeah.
you will find me at the sauna, and when the sun is coming out, you might find me at the gym, but I do
Mhm.
these things every day because not only gets me in the physical state, but also in the mental state of like, not only am I grateful for being able to pursue a life that belongs to me, but being able to move, being able to breathe. There's so
Yeah.
much things to be grateful for that you're only being able to not take it for granted when you're pursuing a life that's yours. Because when you are
Yeah.
working for somebody else and
Mhm.
you have to wake up to go to work because that's the only job you can do, you don't appreciate life.
Yeah.
You get up and you're like, ugh, when is my next day off? That's
Mhm.
what most people think. I'm so thankful that I love my life. I'm so thankful that every time I get a chance to do hair, never feels like work. Like I haven't worked in years, but I'm working all the time, but I
Yeah.
haven't worked in years. And I think that's also helps me look younger. It helps me be thankful. It helps me be a person with good energy because,
Mhm.
babe,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
happy. I'm happy. But don't bring no crazy energy because that's
Boundaries too.
my love. One thing I do know is how to align my chakras. You come here with the fuckery. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's a good note to end on.
Oh,
Before we
yes.
end,
And
when is your product line
okay, so
gonna launch?
let's have this on record by October
Of
2026. the product is coming. 2026, I'm working very hard. All the foundation stuff, like the legality of things, are being worked on as we speak.
Yeah.
Because one thing we're not going to do is play with the IRS. So the LLCs and the holding companies and all that stuff are being worked right now. And all of the
Products. Okay.
October
We're
26th,
setting the record.
even if it's not accessible for the public, the brand is going to be out there being pushed.
For sure. Yeah. Oh,
Absolutely.
that's easy.
Oh, that's easy, babe.
That's
I'm
easy.
talking the next 5 months.
Yeah,
Like,
we got it.
yeah, we got it.
I act like it's mine
I know,
still.
because honestly, like, I need to find investors so I can pay her so she can help me with this branding, honey, because she know what she's doing.
Yeah, I did some examples for him. No, I'll just help you.
You know,
Yes.
we're gonna all do hair for free, and then we just do an exchange until we
No.
get that money.
We got it.
This is what I'm talking about. It's so incredibly, like, a lot of people will think, oh, but you're not on your own with the celebrities yet. Like, what, baby, you don't need to wait for nobody.
No.
Like, when I get there, everything's gonna be on go. I get asked two things most of my life: is, are your eyes real, and what do you use for your hair? And the fact that I have an answer for both, sweetie, God and then me. Ugh.
And your product.
And my product and my brand, I just excited for it because it's not just gonna be a hair brand. I spend a lot of time at the beach. I want to create stuff for the skin, and I want to create for people who spend time outside in the
Outside.
sun.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited. There's so many
It's really
things
cute.
that are gonna be in the works. Thank you for having me and for giving me
Yeah.
sharing your platform so I can talk about my career, where I'm
Of course.
going, and the things that we're gonna be working on together. Yes.
Thank you for opening up your diary to us. Where can everyone follow you on socials?
You can follow me on IG, Jett Presley. That's my personal Jett Presley hair.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys for listening to another entry of the Dry Diaries. We will see you next week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, one thing. Mind your fucking business.
Period.
Yeah.